Dear students, today we are coming to the very important Lorentz transformations, which are the basis of actual special theory of relativity. We consider two inertial frames S and S dash. So, in S, the axes are X, Y, Z, and in S dash, the axes are X dash, Y dash, Z dash, and origin is O dash. S dash is moving with relative velocity v with respect to S, and a certain event occurs in a space at point P whose coordinates are x, y, z, t and x dash, y dash, z dash, t dash with respect to the frames S and S dash respectively. Therefore, the time taken by the light ray in going from O to P may be calculated as T is equal to OP upon C, or T square C square is equal to OP square, or C square T square is equal to X square plus Y square plus Z square, so that X square plus Y square plus Z square minus C square T square is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Similarly, time taken by the light ray in going from O dash to P can be calculated as T dash is equal to O dash P upon C, or T dash square C square is equal to O dash P square is equal to X dash square plus Y dash square plus Z dash square, or simply X dash square plus Y dash square plus Z dash square minus C square T dash square is equal to 0. According to Einstein's postulate, speed of light doesn't depend upon motion of S dash. Then equating equation number 1 and 2, we get x square plus y square plus z square minus c square t square is equal to x dash square plus y dash square plus z dash square minus c square t dash square. Equation number 3. This is the main equation of Lorentz transformations. The transformation of coordinates of an event from S dash to S or S to S dash obeying equation number 3 are called Lorentz transformations. Now we are going to find out the actual Lorentz transformation equations. Let us assume that x dash is equal to alpha x minus vt, y dash is equal to y, z dash is equal to z, and t dash is equal to alpha dash t plus fx, where f, alpha and alpha dash are constants and to be evaluated after improving the condition number 3. So, putting all these values in equation number 3, x square plus y square plus z square minus c square t square is equal to alpha square x minus vt whole square plus y square plus z square minus c square alpha dash square t plus fx whole square. Now equating the coefficients of x square, x and t square, we get, first we take coefficients of x square. 1 is equal to alpha square minus c square alpha dash square f square, equation number 4, or the coefficients of x, 0 is equal to minus 2 alpha square vt minus 2c square alpha dash square ft, or 0 is equal to alpha square v plus c square alpha dash square f, equation number 5. Now the coefficients of t square, minus c square is equal to alpha square v square minus c square alpha dash square, equation number 6. On solving equation number 4, 5 and 6, we get alpha is equal to alpha dash is equal to 1 upon under root 1 minus v square upon c square, and f is equal to minus v upon c square. Therefore, as we assumed, the Laurent transformations become x dash is equal to x minus vt upon under root 1 minus v square upon c square, y dash is equal to y, z dash is equal to z, and t dash is equal to t minus v upon c square x upon under root 1 minus v square upon c square. And the inverse Laurent transformations will be x is equal to x dash plus v t dash upon under root 1 minus v square upon c square, y is equal to y dash, z is equal to z dash, and t is equal to t dash plus v upon c square, x dash upon under root 1 minus v square upon c square. So these are the Laurent transformations. Thank you so much.